And we are live Monday night. Representing. That's a little dusty. It's been hanging up for a while. But you guys know what it is. So if you're rewatching this, I would suggest you jump forward to 2 or 3 minutes in. We should be up and running. It is Monday night. Took care of a few things that I needed to take care of today. And back to work tomorrow. Hey, what's up, Andrew? How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Slept most of the day. What's up, little T? How you doing tonight, bro? Hope you're well. So, a lot of stuff going on right now in the world. Got protests going on in LA and Orange County now, Santa Ana scene. What's up, Q? Welcome in. We're just talking some recovery, kind of talking about what's going on in LA right now. Hey, I appreciate that, Cora. Yeah. Like I said, it's a little dusty. It's been hanging up for a while, but figured I'd break it out tonight. Didn't really feel like fixing the hair up, so, you know, it is what it is. Do me a favor, guys, hit that like button if you haven't already. And it's definitely the right team. We're going to win the Super Bowl in our own house this year. Super Bowl's in Santa Clara, so it would be uncivilized for someone else to come in and win raise a Lombardi in our house. That ain't going to happen. People are saying we're weak with all the losses, all the free agent losses, but don't matter. We just restocked. What's up, Abomination? I hope you're doing well tonight. What's your question? Talk to me. ¿Qué es tu pregunto? Trying some Spanish there. What's up, Tiger Face? What do you do when you feel like dying? When you're down? If we're talking recovery, when I was really down, like I would go hit a meeting, maybe call my sponsor if I had one, you know what I mean? And I mean, if it's really bad, then like you can dial like pound 988 and they can hook you up with some counseling. You know what I mean? Somebody to talk to help you work through, whatever it is that you're dealing with. What's up, SMC? Little T. I'm watching from a $3,000 toaster. Okay. Looks like we have our first time out of the evening. Some people are just can't get out of their own damn way, KK is back. What's up, KK? Art of Shaitan from India. Shout out to India. Where's the rest of your beard? It's there. Just in. It's just in. What's up, freaky cuz? LW67 says, my wife tried to make a salad the other day. She definitely let us down. Boom, boom, boom. Ram. I don't know what that means. It's W Quality. I appreciate that. Weber Realty. What's up, man? I hope you're doing well. Uh, I'll give you. Yeah, it's definitely going down in LA. It seems more peaceful right now from what I've seen of the live shots. But this is where I come to do my lives and do my recordings. I don't smoke cigarettes in the house, so uh, this is where it's at, you know. Uh, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights says, Happy Monday. Hey, everyone. Happy Monday to you as well. Uh, with counseling is that you know that someone's just being paid to tell you something they think will get the results they want to keep their job. Abomination. I will say this in regards to that because to a certain extent I do agree. To a certain extent I do agree. When it came to rehab and getting clean off of the drugs, you know, like the first two times I went through rehab, like I walked out because people were just going through the motions, and I've seen that. And now that's not to say that all counselors are that way. Some counselors truly have a passion for trying to help people. And the last time through, you know, I was ready. I wasn't ready before that, but I was ready, and I found a counselor that was wonderful. And you know, you just gotta keep trying. You know what I mean, bro? uh, so it's like Trikey just gave me an opportunity to tell you guys the rules of what will get you timed out in this space. So, any racial comments, and here comes the racial comments, because some people, I think their objective is to get timed out. Any racial comments or attacks on other groups will start you with a timeout and get you banned if you come back and continue. The other thing is no funny comments about children, stuff like that, pedophilia, stuff like that. Like, we don't get down like that over here. So, you know, those types of things will, you know, you make the right comment, I'll just block you, period. So I'm not looking to do that. You know, I come on here, I want to do my best to help others. And in a way, I'm helping myself as well. Um, you know, this stuff is therapeutic to me. So, so yeah, that's kind of the ground rules. And that's just what it is, guys. You know, be respectful to one another and let's shoot the shit, you know? LW67 says, tried to take a picture of the this morning of the fog, but I missed. The most dangerous thing that happened to me is I got ran over by a bike. Damn, little T. Hope you're all right, man. Tips. It just takes time, Tiger Face, to grow it. You know what I mean? Thank you, buddy. Wifey just brought me the coffee. Definitely the most valuable player. Shout out to her. Uh, some counselors do it because, yeah, some do. Absolutely. What's up, your daily jam? God bless you as well, man. I hope you're doing well. Weber Realty, thank you for the super chat. He says, hi, good job. I appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you on behalf of myself and my family. Thank you for that. If you want to take your job back, I'm just going to sit back. Okay. Yeah, the LA riots are going on. It don't seem like it's as bad this evening. I know, like yesterday, they were throwing bricks at police cars and stuff, and shit was getting pretty crazy. But you know, anybody that's in LA, what I would say is, don't get caught up in that mob mentality, because when eventually they start making arrests for things like throwing a brick at a federal agent, that's some serious shit, I'll tell you. And there's some nasty ass USPs that they'll send you to that you don't want to be at. So don't get caught up in the moment. You know what I mean? I'm all for peaceful protest and getting your point across, but don't let someone else co-sign your prison term. You know what I mean? Uh, Q says everyone give the live a like and subscribe. It helps the message reach more people that need it and helps the channel grow. I appreciate that, Q. LW67's got jokes tonight. He says, I only know 25 letters of the alphabet and I don't know why. Oh, hey, Bella, what's up? I appreciate that, Weber Realty. Yeah, I'm a little behind on the comments, but yeah, definitely shout out to you for that. I truly appreciate that. CFAA says where am I from? I'm from the Inland Empire, San Bernardino County. I'm in the high desert. Those people get the wood chipper. Said America's not a war zone, then watch delay turn into one. Appreciate that, OG Boosted. Yeah, we don't do the race card around here. You know what I mean? Yeah, I seen it already. I said thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, chat's moving fast, definitely. Hello, play Nirvana Lithium, please. That's a great song. JP says the media profits off division. Unity doesn't sell. Ads Rage does. Yeah, I agree. And whenever something like this is happening, I always wonder what else is going on. And the thing is, with these protests, it's vast majority is locals, right, in the area. But we seen with the BLM stuff when Antifa started coming in, they like to get people worked up. And like I said, don't let someone else co-sign your prison term. You know what I mean? Do I want money? Who doesn't want money? Let's see here. Hi, Claire Bella. Yeah, I seen that. They want to sue Trump because he sent the Marines to LA. Yeah, I heard. They sue Trump for everything. Good morning, Lucky Chander. What's up, Jim Foley? How you doing, bro? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, no, he's been doing well, definitely. Matthew says it's my birthday and nobody wished me happy birthday. Well, happy birthday, Matthew. Hopefully many more to come. You don't use the race card, but you let them use it. Good luck. I don't know what you mean by that, Neds. Let me see if I can get caught up here a little bit. We're way behind. Oh, no, we're not that far behind. Okay, cool. What's up, Hugo Silva? I send mines as well, bro. Hope you're doing well. Q and Cora, I'm going to take a shower, so I want you guys to hold down the chat until I come back. Hopefully, I'll still be here. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that. We got it. Don't trip, E. Says Cora. What do I like to listen to? My playlist is all over the place. There isn't much I don't like to listen to, if I'm being honest. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm in the mood for some country. Sometimes I want to listen to some rock. Sometimes it's classic rock, hip hop, R&B. It just really depends on the day and the mood. You know what I mean? What do I mostly talk about on my live? Uh, Ask your mom about that, okay? it, uh, my lives, I try to help other people when I do my lives, baby girl. Yeah, Led Zeppelin's cool, Queen. Um, like as far as the classic rock goes, maybe some Kiss, Megadeth. That's not as classic, but the other day I had some Jimi Hendrix on. So, it just depends. Yeah, it just depends on the mood. Uh, Lately, I've been on a little bit of a Jelly Roll kick. I like his music as far as like he's real big about the recovering folks. You know what I mean? Yeah, all along the Watchtower, I had Machine Gun was playing, and I was like just sitting there, kind of vibing to that. Like I was at work. I was like, hell yeah, that's some cool stuff. I think with a lot of music, what makes it better than maybe it even is the memories that we have that are tied to certain songs. Like uh, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, sexy Latina, on that. You do a great job. I'm glad your mod let me stay. Of course, KK. Absolutely. What does Barbon mean? Truckers on the interstate have been known to ride the rails. Oh yeah, I got into trucking. Uh, like there was a lot more DOT randoms and stuff like that. Actually, trucking helped me a lot because as I was finishing up parole and I wasn't going to be on randoms anymore, all of a sudden now I got federal randoms coming. So as far as sobriety goes, that helped me. Like I never used as a trucker. Had I got into trucking maybe 10 years earlier, who knows what would have happened. But yeah, trucking's definitely one of those industries because you work a lot of hours. And your baseline is, your limit's supposed to be 70, but that's 70 hours of driving. So when you're getting unloaded and stuff, you're still working, you know what I mean? No, you just need your ID to travel within the US as a truck driver. Oh, thank you. The MVP. So yeah, things are crazy. I think I'm going to be dropping another. I'm going to try to get a video out tonight for the morning. It's along the lines of the 12 steps of recovery, but what I'm going to do is like go a little bit further in depth on some of the steps because I follow some channels and some pages on like Facebook and TikTok and stuff like that, and I'm hearing that sponsors are telling people that they can't be in relationships in the first year, but what if you're married? You know what I mean? No, I don't drink at all anymore, Greener. Yeah, it has been a while. Definitely. Yeah, no, I don't drink at all. For a while there, yeah, like it's been quite a while though. Are you from Arkansas? No, I'm not. What's up, Andreas? Just another day in paradise, my brother. Yeah, it's definitely been a while. So if you guys are new in here, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button for me if you would. I would greatly appreciate it. I used to hang out at Benny's. I don't know if you remember me. What's Benny's? Have you ever gambled? Hasn't everybody gambled on one and lost? What's up, Ricky Skiles? He says, hope you're having a great night. Much love from St. Louis, Missouri. Shout out to St. Louis. I see weather lately in Texas has been getting beat up. Hopefully you guys are good over there, though. King Ezekiel is back. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's good stuff, LW. Joel's in the house. What's up, Joel? How are you, brother? You are so cool, Papa. Thank you, Bella. I love you, baby girl. They've been holding it down. Yeah, shout out to all the grandbabies. I got 10 grandbabies. Who would have thought? It's funny, when I was like a teenager, when I was a kid, I always used to say, I don't think I'm gonna make it until I'm 40. And a lot of other people would say that too. Like, man, you need to slow down, bro. Uh, now that I've done surpassed 40, I'm hoping to get to 60. 60 ain't too far off. I hope I'll be all right making it there. We'll see, We'll see. Bobby, don't leave the house without your birth certificate. Man, I got the real ID, homie. that should be all right. Damn, King Zeke got kicked out of the bathroom? How does that work, bro? When you're a king, you shouldn't be getting kicked out of anything. How much money did you make today? Today's an off day. So, at this point, $1.99, it looks like somebody gave a super chat. But, that's all right. That's all right. What's up, Al Destroya? Do you know who I am? Where's my what at? Huh? Cora says, don't you know who I am? I'm King Ezekiel. You don't tell me when to leave the restroom. Hey, gotta respect mom, though. Definitely. What's up, Gregory? Glad you can make it in tonight. Hope you're doing well, brother. We're just catching a little Monday Night Live, See how things go. So, yeah, the fourth night of protest, working on the boiler room. Man, hopefully everything goes well there. What's up, Racer Man? Ezekiel. Where's your cut? Where's your cut of what? Why do you deserve a cut? What's up, Jace? I still owe you $10. When are you gonna pay? What do I owe you $10 for, Eric? Come on, bro. I had a Southsider try that on me in LA County. He's like, hey, you owe me $20 from the streets. I'm like, first of all, I don't even know who the hell you are. Like, I was like the only white dude in the dorm. So, like, I was walking a fine line with that one. But, like, I told him, I said, first of all, I didn't buy 20 sacks when I was on the street. Like, I was slanging. And if anything, you probably owe me $20. And I'm thinking, I'm probably going to get jumped. But I didn't. You know what I mean? Like, that's LA County Jail. Like, you got to stand on your 10 toes. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're going to get run over. But, and Engine Studios says, can I like and subscribe? I think that's a great idea, Engine Studios. Oh,
Now Stefano says Bobby owes me 20. Okay. So tired. Got work soon though, and oh yes, it's Monday night there. It's Tuesday here. All right. Well, I appreciate you tapping in, LW. My day was pretty good. Jace, how about you? Uh, what's on my hat? The greatest football team ever. Where's my soups? Oh no. Just want to throw this out there that it's pretty cool that Father's Day is on our granddaughter's birthday this year. Yeah, it sure is, huh? It sure is. Everyone owes Gregory $1. uh, when you get banged on, how do you reply? How do you de-escalate that? To be honest with you, Andreas, I haven't had anybody try to bang on me in a long time, bro. Um, typically, I'll just what I would say back then is, I don't bang, homie, but sometimes, usually, a lot. I'm sure you know this, Andreas. A lot of times when somebody's asking you where you're from, like it's just, the answer really don't matter because you're in their area and they're looking for a fight anyways, or worse. You know what I mean? So, uh, that's a great question, though. Uh, Gregory Duncan's cool. Yeah, Joel, I'm working on that 8 grand, bro. You know, I got popped by the feds though, so and I didn't snitch, so. So you, oh, any money off of Daddy Bob? Oh, you coming to the clan meeting this week, brother? We missed you at the last one. Really? Wow. Government is another word for assholes. Extortionist. Yeah, there's a lot of words we could use for the government. Absolutely, Andreas. I appreciate you, bro. Is I don't bang. I'm on my way to church. Would you like to pray with me? Oh, that's a good one. Q. I like that. God bless you too, Daily Jan. I appreciate you. So I'm thinking I didn't end up hitting the gym last night. Wifey made some bomb ass burritos today, so I think I need to hit the gym tonight. We'll see if I make it or not. Car every year since I bought it 8 years ago. It's stupid. Yeah, absolutely. Like you make $1 in the U.S., especially in like California, 30% right off the top income tax. Uh, then you go buy gas. There's like 75 cents a gallon in taxes. Uh, you make a purchase, like buying a car as an example. Okay, so you're taxed for the registration. In a sense, you're taxed with insurance, and you pay taxes on the car. Like you pay taxes on interest. By the time it's all said and done, you make $1, you owe the government $1.20. How in the hell does that even work? Uh, what's up to Scandinavia? Hope you're doing well. Frank Affa says, "Who cares?" I don't know. Does anybody care? If you care, put a 1 in the chat. Let's see if anybody cares. Absolutely. You never do anything productive about it. What does that mean, Frank Affa? You're almost definitely a guy, Ezekiel. My mom is getting pissy with me. I am. Thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. Appreciate that. Oh, people do care. Look at that. We got ones and twos. Two is another level of caring, obviously, Frank. He's almost definitely a guy, Kogan says. Those are his words, right? Ezekiel, what's going on, bro? You got something you want to talk about? What's up? Habran says, hello, I am from Argentina. Shout out to Argentina. KK says, everyone hit the like. All the cool kids are. That's right. Uh, Kogan says, boo. Where you from? I'm from California. Ezekiel, sir, I mean, ma'am. I mean, sir, ma'am. What are your pronouns, young sir, miss? Joel's on a roll tonight, it sounds like. What's up, John? Hi, Ruth. Hello to Argentina. I don't know. What's up, Mustang Mike? How you doing tonight, bro? Hope you're doing well. Just checking in with everybody. Back to work for me tomorrow. Got everything done today but the oil change on the car.
Hey, Mom, will be back.
So, where you going? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just got to get the oil change done tomorrow before I go to work. So, I'll get started a little bit early, you know. Tim and Kaylee says, what you doing? How are you? Do you need a prayer? I always need prayer. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm good. Ain't for nothing, but I can't stand the pizza.
You're not gonna fly, are you?
No.
Okay. And don't be questioning my daughter about where we're going.
Okay. Hold on. Somebody wants to be on the live, apparently.
Fuck around, man.
That was the wifey, Miss Sexy Latina. She I think she's ready to make her camera debut. Come here, honey.
No.
Come on.
No. Babe, you want me to stop cooking?
Okay, never mind. She's not making her camera debut tonight. She made some bomb ass burritos earlier.
Alright, I'll be back. Love you.
Alright, love you too, babe. Be careful. No, the cheese may. What happens? What happens? Who was that, Pops? That was the wifey, Joel. That was Miss Sexy Latina. She does not want to be on camera for anything. So, and that's okay, you know. For the most part, we're actually very private people. So, I understand the fact that she don't want to be on here, you know. Honestly, it took me a long time to get comfortable being on here myself. So, Q says, my new legal name is Maria Soldado Ramirez Sanchez Salazar. But you can call me Jeff. All right. I will do my best to remember that, Q, but it's probably not going to happen. Nah, I got it, KK. I appreciate you. Mustang says, went to a meeting this morning and I listened to a 19-year-old speak. He reminded me of myself. I took him out to breakfast. Now I'm a sponsor. Awesome, Mike. That is great stuff. You know, and that's the thing with being in the program and doing the program and working the steps. You keep what you have by giving it away. So that is awesome, Mike. Good stuff. Now, we don't want to show anybody to the door, Ezekiel. Good night, Odarth. Show me on the stall where I. What are you talking about, Donald Hill? Are you related to Hank? I don't do politics on here, Odarth. You hear about that streamer that popped some? Yeah, I did. That was wild. On a live stream to boot, you know? People to engage with LOL. Maria Soldado Ramirez Sanchez Salazar. Go make me some tamales and tacos, says Joe. Okay, you do that, Q. Do you listen to the gorillas yet? You talking about the like AI or whatever, where it's like the he's like, yeah, I found these packages that looks like flour type of stuff. Because I've been hooked on those videos lately. I ain't even gonna lie. What's he tripping about? What's up, big gorilla? Adjudicator. Thank you, Maria. The Gorillas. Oh, the Gorillas are a band. Oh, okay. No, I haven't checked them out yet. I'll have to look into that, bro. My bad. The lives lately that most of us trolls in here, our elevator don't go up. Should be bagging, and we just having fun. Some of the trolls, the elevator don't go all the way up, though. To be honest, some of you regulars are cool. I don't see you as a troll, Joe. Uh, what's up, mofo? Gregory, we're all in this together. We absolutely are all in this together. I agree. You know. All right, don't worry about it. Mike says, what state you live in? I live in California. What if they are serious and not trolls? Then, well, then it is what it is. Indeed, those who worship besides God cannot create a fly, even if they banded together for that purpose. Mike D says, I live in Modesto, California. Shout out to Modesto. I hope you're doing well. I used to live in San Jose and Sacramento. Yeah, I've been up north. I've never lived up there, though. I've always lived in SoCal. Dino, where it at? That's right. Shout out to the Dino for sure. What is my home address? Sure, absolutely. You want my mother's maiden name and the last four of my social as well? Let me get right on that, adjudicator. How do you know that, Ezekiel? How do you know that they were talking about that he was talking about you? I didn't see nothing wrong with the comment, so don't take things so personal, you know. Worship besides God can I create. What's up, Anditia? What's my stream password? Yeah, let me shoot me your email address and I'll send that right over, okay? Yeah, let me give you the address to the police station. You are name, sir? I don't understand that. So, anyways, I hope everybody's having a fantastic Monday and that your week is off to a great start. Person that said something stupid and now I see someone deleted a comment. It was a hate comment. Yeah, and that's the way I took that as well. Uh, the moderators are doing a fantastic job of deleting stuff. I don't see a lot of it, but you know, some people just like they're on that next level troll stuff like professionals. No, okay. Autistic and proud says free Diddy. Wow. That's quite the comment. If you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button. Really? No, that's not what happened. My mom passed away like 5 years ago, so yeah, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Yeah, exactly. And shout out to the mods, You like that beard? Huh? Do you? Oh boy. So what's everybody got planned for the week? Everybody just working? What you got going on? I think we're gonna wrap this one up at the hour mark today. I'm going to visit Alcatraz in March. How far are you from there? Mike, I'm probably about 10 hours from there. I'm quite a ways off from there, but that would be an amazing trip, I think. So what kind of Mustang do you have, Mike? I'm curious. uh yeah, oh no doubt, definitely. I'd love to meet you, Mike. KK says have to work 3 more 12-hour days and off. Man, I hear you on that, bro. I do tens now. With my job, we have 10-hour scheduled shifts and 12-hour scheduled shifts. I do my best to uh, avoid them 12s. But sometimes it happens. You know what I mean? What's up, Formula Gaming? Hope you're doing well. What's up, V-Trang? So, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. What's up, Bread Loaf? 69 Mustang. Fingers crossed, Mike. What's up, Big Cab? How you doing tonight? Yeah, I hope everybody's doing really well. And if you're in LA, I hope you stay out of the way of all that stuff that's going on. Like I said, I'm all for protesting. That's our First Amendment right. Uh, but when things start getting violent, you don't want to get caught up with what the rest of the crowd's doing. For giving him a grandson, which was me. Everyone has called me. Oh, nice. Okay. So it was the 69. So the crowd will be happy. uh, but yeah, the thing is, a lot of times when you're in crowds, you get caught up in that mob mentality and you see other people doing things, so you do things as well, but then you get caught up. You're going to be in prison by yourself. You know what I mean? So, what car do I have? I drive a Toyota Camry. I'm a pretty simple kind of guy. I like it though. Where's that happening at, Joel? Because I'm hearing a lot of rumors about stuff, but school's out right now. So, I don't see that's not what the protests are about. As far as I know, I mean, we only know what what kind of car you drive? Formula Gaming? I hope that not really happening. Yeah, I don't think so. I've heard rumors. There were rumors going around up here that uh, you know some kids weren't going to school because they were afraid that ICE was going to show up. But as I understand it, and this is just yeah, that's why kind of why I got it, Mustang Mike. Uh, yeah, and I kind of agree with you, Gregory. Not all schools are out yet, and before school was out, it was all over Facebook that they were doing that. But I guess it could be fake news. Yeah, I don't know what I heard. Now this is what I heard. I heard that uh, California being a sanctuary state, uh, people that were on orders to be deported weren't being turned over in the jails. So what they are doing is uh, now, like if people have been convicted of violent crimes or have warrants or whatever it may be, they're they're raiding houses looking for these people. But since the jail wouldn't turn them over, now what they're doing, and this is just as I understand it, I'm no political expert by any means, so don't necessarily quote me here, but what I understand is if they're raiding a house to find somebody that is wanted or that's committed some heinous crime, then while they're there, they're just taking everybody that doesn't have papers. So the protests are about ICE coming in and taking people that are set to be deported, I guess. I think, uh, obviously there's a lot of Mexican people in LA, but I don't think it's just Mexican people. I don't know. You know what I mean? No, I don't have a bike. I seen that too, Ezekiel. That's actually what that is that's the escape that happened in New Orleans from that county jail. They're offering a $50,000 reward if you give a tip and it leads to the arrest of one of those guys. So, and I wouldn't blame you, Andres. Honestly, if there was a $50,000 reward for me, I would have my wife call the UTIP hotline. You know what I mean? So, or the wheat tip hotline, or whatever you call it. I don't know, but I don't think, honestly, I don't think they could afford to do 50K for everybody illegal you turned in, because LA, there are a lot of people that are here illegally. So, you know what I mean? Like, if what if there's a million people in LA that are there illegally, and there's a tip on all 1 million of them? Like, at 50K a piece, you're talking $5 billion. Like, I don't think, the government has deep pockets, but I don't think they're that deep. So, what kind of advice you looking for? Uh, yeah, so that's how do I tell my girlfriend's parents that we're dating? She's 17. Well, first of all, love bug, you're asking the wrong dude on that one, man. That's underage. That's not something you should be doing. Uh, Shouts out Ruth Koreans, huh? Nah, I don't think it's legal in New York either, bro. What's up, sexy Latina? Hello. Gonna get off here. You guys have a good night. You have a good night as well, KK. I appreciate you tapping in again, bro. And look forward to seeing you on the next one. So, yeah, good. I don't, yeah, that's, we don't do that shit here, Like, no 35-year-old should be with too big of an age gap. Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, if she were 18, at least it's legal. I still wouldn't agree with that. That's not my, and I don't see things that way. You know what I mean? But in 17 at 17 in California, you get busted for that, you're gonna get stabbed when you go to jail. Government official. Oh, okay, yeah, then okay, absolutely. Yeah, and that's the thing. I spoke about that last night, Ezekiel. When once they start going through all the videos and stuff, because everybody's got a phone with a camera on it, and everybody's recording and everybody's posting shit to social media for clout. But the feds are gonna go back through and they're gonna look at all that shit, and that's what I'm saying. Don't get caught up in that mob mentality and land your ass in a United States penitentiary somewhere, because those aren't good places. It's very controversial, Joe. I agree. It's very controversial. You came back. Well, I appreciate you, bro. Have you subscribed yet, though? That's the question. That is the real question. Have you subscribed yet? Man, this summer is going to be brutal. It was like 96 degrees out here today, and I was not enjoying it. Luckily, the car has fantastic air conditioning, you know what I mean? So that is good. But appreciate you, Formula Gaming. Nameless. Always got to come in and say some weird shit. I would fly to LA. I would love to have 50K in my bank, right? And honestly, I mean, that's the thing. Like, people just don't seem to understand. Like, somebody could be with you at one of these protests, and yeah, that's usually the ones that have the weirdest shit to say, Joel. No picture, or they're like user 1645982. Like, oh yeah, boy, that's real descriptive. Don't put your name on it or nothing. You know what I mean? But um, it's the people that are doing these crimes with you, and then the reward gets offered, and they're on that We Tip hotline. Hey, I was with Broken Bobby. This is what he did. Where's my reward? You know what I mean? Uh, uh, what's up, Long New? Know why I say some pretty crazy shit and I put my picture on there, but I get what you mean. Yeah, that's usually the craziest trolls that have the weirdest shit to say. They don't have a picture, they don't have a name, you know what I mean? Like, if you have an opinion, that's cool. Absolutely. You know, and if you're man or woman enough to stand on your opinion with your name out there on it, then hey, more power to you. You know what I mean? I'm doing well, Long New. I hope you are as well. All right, Formula Gaming. I'll catch you on the next one. Right? Exactly. Uh, Friends and Haran Gaming, what is up? Hope you are well. Uh, Real Talk and Raw Truth says, Trolls' opinions are welcome, but if you have no facts and you're not willing to die on the hill, what am I talking to you about, Facts Brothers? Yeah. The thing is, I don't just block trolls right off the bat, because you know what? Maybe if you listen for a few minutes, you might find some interest here. Or maybe you'll just continue to be
you know, inappropriate, and you will get booted. You know what I mean? But okay. Well, I appreciate you hanging around, Formula Gaming. Appreciate you, Gregory Duncan. Yeah, the chat is going pretty good, huh? Win the chat for Bobby. uh, what's up, Xavier? How are you? Uh, 1 minute time outs to start out to see if they listen and change their time when they. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But the thing is, uh, breaks over for Andreas. All right, Andreas, be safe, brother. What's up, comedy? Comedy Panday? I'm good. I hope you are as well. I stay smoking cigarettes, especially when I'm on here. It's just anxiety. I mean, I'm a cigarette smoker, but I don't smoke nearly this much as I do when I'm on a live stream. So, but yeah, like as far as like we start with the timeout unless uh, if you say some really super inappropriate shit, especially when it involves kids or the family, then you'll just get booted. There is no, there's no rehabilitation for people with uh, thoughts of pedophilia in their head. You know what I mean? Like, if you're making stupid ass comments like that, then yeah, I'm good. No, you're right, sexy. Why are you sensitive? Why do you think I'm sensitive? Great American. Uh, people that deserve a blocking get a blocking. I don't like to block people. I absolutely don't like to do that. But you know, the first person I ever blocked, I'll tell you guys a quick story. The first person I ever blocked was there was this kid Mopar and Hellcats or something like that, and my granddaughter came on screen, and he made the comment, "What's her OnlyFans?" Now, you know what I mean? What? There's nothing really to say about that. You know what I mean? My granddaughter's 6, she's 7 now, but like that kind of stupid shit will get you boo-bopped and on your way. As a grown man, you don't need to explain to anyone why he chose to smoke. Yeah, exactly. So, what's up, Nicholas the Goat? So, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Check out the playlist. There's like almost 500 videos up now, including shorts and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? But I'll see you in the next live, Formula Gaming. All the best to you as well. Appreciate you subscribing, Nicholas the Goat. I think we should be hitting 2,900 here pretty soon. Yeah, you're doing good, Ezekiel. And thank you, Formula Gaming. I appreciate you. Thank you, Real Talk. I appreciate that. Nothing but respect to you as well. Well, we're at that hour mark. What do we do? What do we do? Do we continue for another half an hour? I'm from California, Southern California to be exact. I'm doing good. Ronak, how are you? What do you think, guys? Should we go another half an hour? Joel, you take it easy, brother. I'll see you on the next one. Definitely. And much love and respect to you as well. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button. Let's get to 40 likes. I think we're going to wrap it up here shortly. Yeah, LA's off the hook right now. Santa Ana, all over the place. Definitely. I've done go-karting championships in India. That's cool. What is my goal of this year? My goal of this year is just to have good health, for my family to have good health, and basically to be able to pay my bills and be comfortable, you know? Um, that's basically what my goal is, and to remain sober. You know, that ultimately, without sobriety, I have nothing. So that definitely is up there. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right, Dylan. Yeah, Santa Clara is supposed to have that the World Cup and the Super Bowl this year. And the live when you hit 50 likes. We're at 39 now. All right, let's get to 50 then. Everybody hit that like button. I'm doing good, Chris. Hope you are also. You want good health, then you have to quit smoking, bro. It's dangerous for you, Ronak? How is it dangerous for you? Are you getting secondhand smoke from the live? Nah, I'm smoking cigarettes. Yeah, no. All right, Formula Gaming. You know, second sniff. That coffee's good. The United States does need more Jesus. I agree. I agree. Get to the choppa in an Arnold accent. All right, subscribe, Scary Wolf, and I'll do it. Hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, and I will say what you want me to say, Scary Wolf. Yeah, definitely subscribe. Cora says, please say it, Dad. Yesterday, before you ended the live, I kept spamming, don't look at the mountain, just start climbing, and for some reason, you couldn't see it, so I wasn't lacking yesterday. Oh, you were lacking, Ezekiel. You're still a fantastic moderator, okay? I'm not saying that, and I appreciate what you do, but you were lacking, bro. You already did, says Scary Wolf. Okay. You know what? I'll close the live out with that, Scary Wolf. Okay, so hang around. When we get to 50 likes, we're going to close out the live, and I will give you what you want. I'm 26 and never thought this would happen. What's that, Dylan? It's coming, Scary Wolf. It's coming. What's up, Jason? How you doing? I can't hold anymore. Please just say it. Say it. What's up, Jason Brown? What's up, Saddam? I'm Vengeance. I'm Batman. What's your question, Gabriel? Hit that like button, guys. All right, Gabriel. Come on, bro. Not my first live, bro. We're not at 50, Ezekiel. You're getting ahead of us, bro. Maybe I should do something about cricket on your channel. What cricket? Jason Brown says gang. I don't know how to do that. What? This isn't a channel of impersonations,
Okay. First of all, okay. What's up, Thomas? I think so, huh? What's the difference between? I don't know. What is the difference? What's up, Kendall? I don't know what you got going on over there, Scary Wolf, but I think your name fits. Wow. Uh, please. Nah, I don't smoke marijuana no more. I'm from iPad, huh? I'm Rasa. What's up? It's a matter of life and death? Really? I think we're going to wrap it up. What do you think about everything going on out here in California? I think it's wild. I think that, I hope everything calms down and no innocent people get hurt. Don't ever come to southern India, lil bro. Didn't have any plans on it, bro, lil bro, big bro. I'm definitely I'm a Niner all day. Absolutely. Yeah, I wasn't planning on going to Southside India. What do you do in California? I'm a truck driver. And sometimes I do Amazon Flex as a side hustle. And I'm on YouTube. Uh, Trash team. Who's your team, Kendall? Come on, man. You can't just say my team's trash and not give me a chance to roast your team, because I'm sure I'd be able to. Uh, Trucking in California, it's all right. I'm a yard hustler now, so you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan, huh? Man, that Super Bowl must have really hurt, huh? But FedEx deliveries in France. That's cool, bro. Look, I'll give props where they're due. Like, you guys have raised a bunch of trophies recently, but you can't say that you haven't had some help from the referees. That Super Bowl, both of the Super Bowls, man, they were practically had Bosa in a rear naked choke and no flag. Like, come on, you know? And honestly, had Dre Greenlaw not got hurt coming off the sideline, I think it would have been a different outcome. But uh, that your defensive tackle's a beast, Chris Jones. And I'll give Mahomes his flowers. Dude's good, real good, real good under pressure. But your coach, like, dude's like 73, 74 years old. He's on his way out. And then what happens, How many hours do you work with trucking? Right now, I'm doing about 50 a week. It's pretty decent. You know what I mean? So, yeah, New England was another one that, the thing is, the league has their golden boys, right? Like, Mahomes is one of them, and Brady was another one where, like, if you fucking sneeze around the dude, then you're going to get a flag. You know what I mean? My team, we won all our rings with Joe Montana and Steve Young, and like, those dudes were getting friggin' massacred, and there weren't no flags. Like, people were leading with helmets and like all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? So, don't say it. It's a spell. Yeah, no, I'm good on that. I don't know what that means. But I think we're gonna wrap this up, guys. Uh, if you're new here, subscribe, hit that like button. Yeah, Connor, that stuff is crazy. I mean, it's not as bad as the Rodney King ones, but you know, what's good, Jay Gooby? Yeah, only 42. That's all right. You can't win them all, you know. Uh, yeah, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button. Uh, check out my playlist. Like I said, I think I'm going to work on another video here in a little bit to drop tomorrow. It's going to be recovery related, more than likely. So, you know, we'll just remember, you know, it's all about the company that you keep, guys. If you hang around people that co-sign your bullshit, chances are you're going to continue with your bullshit. So do you want bullshit or do you want something better? If you want something better, go find a meeting. See about getting a sponsor, somebody that can help you walk through these 12 steps of recovery and make a change in your life. Because, you know, until you make up your mind to change something, ain't nothing going to change. You know, you can sit there and wish and hope that something's going to change, but you have to be that change. So, you know, if you want to get your family back and your loved ones that truly care about you, then you know that's the recipe. Hey, Jay Gooby, if you're new here, subscribe. Check out my playlist. I got the first 10 steps to recovery up right now. You can check those videos out. That should be some help. With it is tough though, bro. It's real tough. But nothing, you know, it's worth it though. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the 12 steps is what it's all about, honestly. But you know, if you're ready and you're willing to make the sacrifices that you need to make to get your life back together, it works. You know, it really does. So, anyways, we're gonna wrap it up here. If you're new here, subscribe, hit that like button. Like I said, check out never say never. Hello world. You know, I felt that way for a long time, that I would never be sober either. But you know, at some point you're going to hit a rock bottom to where you're going to be questioning, can I continue to live this way? And you know, I was a hope to die dope fiend. You know, I didn't you know, I got to the point where I was suicidal, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted someone else to do it for me. So I was running around burning some very dangerous people, but the Lord looked over me and kept me safe. And eventually I would go on to make the decision that, you know, that there's a better way. And there definitely is. So, anyways, I think we're going to leave it with that. And I think that the scary guy left, right? The one that kept spamming that he wanted me to say something. So now I'm going to say it. Have a good night, hello world. I appreciate you tapping in. I usually try to go live on the weekends, so and you too, Jay Gooby. I appreciate you guys. I try to go live on the weekends, so be on the lookout for that. Maybe Saturday night I'll do it again. And since the scary guy is gone now, I'm gonna say it. Don't wait. What? Oh man, I blew the impersonation. Get to the chopper. And in my Arnold voice, don't look at the mountain, just start climbing.
Much love to everybody. Uh, you know, just keep fighting the good fight. It's uh, it's definitely worth it. Have a good week, guys. I appreciate you all, and we'll do it again next weekend.